1 for 6. Klubnik well protected across the middle, delivers a high throw, and the catch is made for a first down. Klubnik straight back across the middle, again throws into traffic, and it is broken up. Tight coverage by A.J. Haulcy, the safety who sat out the first half of the suspension, makes an impact play there, and Clemson will have to punt.
Boy, what a good job here of expecting the crosser. Watch how the ball snapped. Look at him already looking. Who's coming across? Who's coming across? I got him. I got him. Makes a play with the right hand and knocked that ball away.
Good timing. Crowd here, of course, wanted this quickly, though, if you're Clemson. Plus the middle. Catch is made by the tight end, Bencourt, and he's knocked down after a short
39-yard line. Trey Kukoc, the quarterback. LSU brings pressure, gets rid of it quickly, and dropped. The ball is caught. Player was dropped. That's A.J. Haulcy laying the lumber in the secondary.
But we felt like Roy Bracken's number 60 for us is a starter for us, and he stepped up, and I think we've had a lot of confidence in him, and we anticipate us moving the football effectively, whether Landon's in or Roy's in.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, thanks.
Big pickup there.
More pressure from the Gators. Baugh trying to run through it. They twisted ahead for a couple. 4 out of 8 for the game. 4-man rush, and he throws it away. Picked off. Threw it in. Double coverage over the middle. And A.J. Haulcy intercepted.
Just a critical mistake from DJ Lagway. Talk to this staff at LSU. They think Haulcy has as good instincts as anybody they've seen in quite some time, and he plays it perfectly there. Baits the quarterback, jumps right in front of the in-breaking route, and a critical error that you just can't make as a quarterback.
They've dominated the time of possession. The turnovers and penalties have killed. Here comes another flag as Jackson gets taken out of bounds on the near side by P.J. Woodland. Baugh behind DJ Lagway, takes the pitch out of the pistol. They got shouldered out of bounds along the near sideline. If they can't convert on 3rd down and 9, a little flip out wide. And the play ends short of the first down. Sturdivant got blasted by A.J. Haulcy. The coach just talked about he's built like a linebacker, and some NFL scouts are they need something on this drive. Do the Gators. Baugh the catch. His 7th. This one only good for 2 yards. Haulcy there again for LSU.
They show pressure again. They hit it well, and now Lowe has nowhere to go. You talk with Blake Baker about
when the picture changes that close to the snap.
And brought pressure again and complete the Jalen DiMaggio. Obviously part of the game plan is to line up to create.
Design rollout for Chambliss. Short dump off to Dejon Stribling, who got hit hard. They became friends, and then the relationship blossomed from there. Lacey again to the name Deuce. His dad was a wide receiver in the NFL. Chambliss wide open. Caden Lee down and then lost the ball at the 3. It's recovered for a touchback in the end zone. Whit Weeks recovered the ball. The question was Caden Lee down before he fumbled? A.J. Haulcy ripped it out.
Haulcy's so instinctive. There it goes right there. The ball is out. It's a great look. And Haulcy, what a huge addition he's been to the back end of this defense. Constantly making plays on the ball, punching it out there, and a huge change of event.
Trinidad Chambliss, the quarterback, gave it to Lacey out of the shotgun. Another flag thrown. This one by the center judge behind the line of scrimmage. A.J. Haulcy made team. And in every ranking since the start of the 2023 season, Caden Lee tripped up where he had a lot of ground. Deuce Alexander chopped down. Good tackle in space by A.J. Haulcy. They lined up Alexander in the backfield that time. Here's the first catch of the day for Kalen. 67 on the ground for Chambliss. Lacey almost off to the races. Another touchdown.
Very dangerous Harold Perkins Jr. from a pressure standpoint tonight. Little misdirection, dump out to the tight end. They love this play, and it's a physical run finish by Sellers out of the pistol. They're going to try to reverse it off of it, and Brian Rowe Jr. on second down to the tight end Hunt, and he gets leveled going out of bounds. And they fumble the exchange to start the game. Sellers rolls right, goes back across the grain, and that's a first down catch. Hunt got leveled by Nick Harbor and company in the low red zone tonight. Here's a bounce to the outside by Rachel Faison. 40. Here he is again off the right side. Faison is a well-traveled
reverse orbit motion as they will pitch off of it to Barnett. That's a whole lot of work to be knocked out of bounds by A.J. Haulcy.
Really nice job by A.J. Haulcy, the transfer from Houston. He's chasing this receiver all the way down on the option, and this is a very clean tackle. Puts his right shoulder pad right between the 8 and the 1 and sends Barnett for a ride.
2nd and 8 from midfield. Papia sidearms it to Stowers. And his speed option. Oh, he doesn't pitch. Instead, he tried to go for the goal line and came up just short. Did Papia and risk. And does he ever believe? 2nd and 10. Papia connects right over the middle to Cole Spence, who's played a big role so far as a Perkins. What a matchup we have here in Nashville. Running back and linebacker. Here's the option. Here's Alexander looking for anything as he just lowers this today. This is a 3rd and 1. Papia is going to pull it and throw it downfield. A flag comes down as it's incomplete. Stowers was the intended target.
I don't know if they're going to get Haulcy for pass interference here on this or not. That seems to be where the referee was when he threw that flag.
Remember, this was 3rd and 1.
There is no foul on the play for defensive pass interference.
I think that's a good no call. You know, watching those replays when I saw it live, I didn't think there was any. How about the job?
2 timeouts remain for LSU. Of course, we do have the 2-minute timeout as well. As Young finds a seam. M.K. Young anchored.
They can make you pay for that as well.
Ruben Owens is the back. He's got the handoff and plows ahead for a couple of yards. Impact players, Kirk and the Aggies have the ball. Part of this offense, run blocking, of course, and also as receivers. Reed buying time, slings it downfield, and tried to get it into Borkich, one of those tight ends, is an effective weapon, but A.J. Haulcy, one of your impact guys, was tracking it.
Yeah, A.J. Haulcy can do a lot of different things, and one of the great things he does is play center field. Just read the quarterback's eyes. Good attempt here. Dangerous throw by Marcel Reed because he threw back into the grain.
It really was challenging these fans.
Handoff inside. Jamarian Morrow, part of that deep rotation. We'll see 4 or 5 different Aggies carry the Reed from the pocket. Crossing route, and they continue to use the tight ends effectively. Orstrom got out there, almost enticing him to throw it to that side. Instead, he throws a pick over the middle. Picked off by Haulcy. Haulcy all the way out to the 25. So Reed makes a mistake, and LSU with a huge takeaway.
Well, normally you would see Patrick Payton in there to blitz or to rush off the edge. This time he shows pressure, then he backs out. And Marcel Reed's taking a few chances. I don't know if he got a fingertip on it or not, but Haulcy does a good job of just reading the eyes of Marcel Reed.
As Amari Daniels is in the backfield on this first down play, but it's an end around again. They try it to Craver. This time coming around the corner. Big collision. Knocked down.
Mentally not sharp. I'll take a shot here.
Quarterback keeper. Reed dangerous anytime at all. Smith inside. going to be the 4th consecutive game where LSU's given up huge now.
He's a first-year starter. They've won 7 in a row after the opening loss. A little trickery. Here's the freshman Brooks trying to turn the corner. Well, the coach's son, film junkie. And he is hard on himself. He's hardly turned it over at all this year. Simpson down the middle and a big hit to knock the ball away by A.J. Haulcy. Intended for Caleb Edwards, who was open for a minute, and Haulcy got there just at the right time.
And Haulcy is so instinctive. That was such a great break on the ball, turning his head to the side, attacking the ball as well.
We'll tell you about that after this play. Green on the first one, option toss to Washington, and Washington gets around the 30, out past the 32. 8. Now a little trickeration. It's Sharp who ends up with the ball, gets a block from his quarterback, and a first down.
Over to the opposite side.
Straight ahead, it's Washington. And Washington with a burst. Flags are down. Green is running for a first.
For the Razorback O.
Yeah, 55 and then 23. Washington again. Washington gets to the 5. Haulcy on the top.
Spread it out. You'll see a lot of this tonight.
They go empty with 5 wide. Marvis Parrish was the running back, and a quick hit on a slant to Katie Hutchinson. This might be 4-down territory for Western Kentucky if they can get a few more yards. Tisdale with a sidearm shot, and here's Katie Hutchinson. We're talking
Pick up a few and get themselves in position, or if they're trying to pick up all of it.
And they'll pick up all of it on the crossing route by Matthew Henry. 5 yards off the ball. Tisdale, straight drop, unloads, complete. And Western Kentucky's got a first down on the completion.
Because of the air raid passing concepts with the more pro-style run game. And there we go. It's
Lavelle Wright
going a little bit.
Yeah, broken tackle from taking it.
36 for the Sooners. Satania, their home run hitter in motion. He floats over the middle. Satania makes the catch and is brought down. No, it's go empty. Mateer gets rid of it quickly. Satania with a catch at the 27. Haulcy making the tackle immediately.
That's what I expect this LSU team to do. Go man-to-man and challenge these receivers.
They keep it between the tackles on the ground with Torrey Blaylock powering ahead to about the 21-yard line. They've got to get to the 16-yard line for the first down. Mateer, incomplete high. First tight end, Cannick. Haulcy in on coverage, and 4th down coming up for the Sooners. And in comes the field goal unit. Had an opportunity, Roddy.
They did, but LSU brings a blitz. They're going to bring 3 linebackers, and then A.J. Haulcy is going to be man-to-man against Jaron Cannick. And LSU said, all right, enough of that zone stuff. We are going to make you get open against our
After this play from the 28. Under 4 minutes to go. Mateer keeps it. Wonderful prestidigitation. Great handiwork on the fake to get the first. To note that they have the wind at their back to start this 3rd quarter. Satania in motion. They keep it on the ground. Nice cutback by Blaylock.
He gets there.
Up at the line of scrimmage quickly. Mateer picked off, coming back the other way. Haulcy, and he's got a group of blockers in front of him. Knocked out of bounds. That's the 2nd interception of the day thrown by Mateer, who ultimately made the tackle. But the Tigers' defense once again proves to be impregnable.
A.J. Haulcy ends up right here, and John Mateer locks on the route by the tight end, Jaron Cannick. And all Haulcy does is read the eyes. When it gets to Jaron Cannick, he breaks on the football. And after a second after making a tremendous throw on a 3rd and long, LSU comes up with its 2nd interception of the game, 16th on the season, leading the SEC, and sets up this offense in good field position.